What's up, guys? Abel with Streetcar Builds. We're back here with Alex. He might be in the video in and out. He's still in school, so he'll be coming in and out on his breaks. We got a lot of stuff going on today, all right? First, we got to Rhino line our trailer. We're gonna change the plugs on the Mustang, and we are gonna start the S10 for the first time. All right, we did get some parts for the truck and for the Mustang. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get to it, try to get it all done in one day. Follow us for the ride. All right, guys, so we got the truck off the trailer. All right, it does ask for us to wash it and sand it, but what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and sand it down with this block that they gave us, sanding block. We're gonna sand the whole top of the trailer. Just a quick scuff, just a quick scuff. We'll pressure wash it, and then what I'll do is I got an errand to run real quick while I leave it drying, and then when we come back, we'll go ahead and mix the liner, and we'll go ahead and roll it on. Alright, guys, so this is the bed liner we're going to be using. I bought it at Walmart. I actually bought two that were stolen. We got to mix part A and part B. I'm guessing you just press it, you know, move it around. It came with some gloves, a roller, you know, a brush. You know, so what we do is once we mix part A and part B, we have to give it 15 minutes, let it sit, so I guess we can chemical process whatever happens. All right, but what I'm thinking is I'm probably gonna do both at the same time and throw them in this bucket. Once we give it 15 minutes, cut it, put both gallons in here, and knock out the whole bed and the whole trailer in one shot, because it is hot. It's a scorcher out there, guys. So I'm trying to knock this out. We still gotta work on the Mustang, and we gotta work on the S10. All right, so right now we're just gonna go ahead and open up the second box. Let me see here, the second box. It's basically the same thing. Let's see here. All right, we got another roller. We got another roller. This is the bag. All right, this is the sanding block, but we already sanded it down. Got another brush, instructions, and some gloves. All right, so let's go ahead and mix it. There we go. All right, so we gotta get both ends. We gotta have it mix all the way. If not, it won't work. guys. Rhino line, all the top, the sides. I did get some spray on bed liner just to get the little corners inside the fender wells where I really kept them. But it came out nice. It came out really good. For a couple boxes that I paid like 70 bucks a piece, 80 bucks a piece, $160, I was able to Rhino line the whole trailer. So right now we're just gonna leave it and let it sit for a couple of days, let it cure, let it settle, and let's go ahead and get started on the Mustang. Guys, I got the plugs off, and I got good news and bad news. All right, I'll start off with the bad news, obvious. Let's see if we can get that oil on all the plugs. We got oil here, here, all of them, everything, all of them have oil. All right, so that tells me two things, one of two things. Either my valve stem seals are bad, or my piston rings are gone, which I'm guessing is the piston rings. It throws a lot of compression. Not that much compression won't come out of the valve stem seals. A lot of compression comes out of the oil fill tube. So yeah, the motor is shot, but we're gonna go ahead and run it anyways. All right, another thing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in here. All right, the plugs, these plugs were running crazy hot. You can't tell because of the oil, but these plugs are pretty hot plugs. All right, these are, let me see here, 3924s. The only reason I got these is because when I first put on the heads, I was just anxious. Boom, 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 let's get it. I just went, I got the recommended size with the washer for the heads, and boom, throw them in. All right, these plugs were running really hot with the nitrous. So what we did is we went to a colder plug. We did go to a 3910, I think it's a 3910. Yeah, 3910 colder plug. All right, this is gonna be about 2 steps colder. And we're gonna go ahead and see how it works. We are, like I said, we're trying to head to the track. Let's see here, maybe Friday. I really want to go Friday because there's a lot more people there, cars to race. Saturday, it's good to test on Saturdays because you can throw in as many runs as you want, but I want to go enjoy the car, so go race a few people. So yeah, that's the thing, either piston rings or valve stem seals, but I'm guessing it's could be valve stem seals. I'm saying it's piston rings. Piston rings are shot, so it is what it is, guys. Let's go ahead and put these plugs on. So we were trying it for a while. It was just cranking, but with no spark. Checked all the grounds and everything. Nothing was connected. Still had no ground. Still had no power. And then the alternator, which is connected but not bolted on, was hanging over there. As soon as I touched it with the motor, put some gas in it, boom, cranked. All right, so now it's not staying on. The reason it's not staying on is because this fuel pump, this manual fuel pump, is not picking up the gas. It's not picking up the gas. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, see what the hell's going on there. There it is. It stayed on. Wasn't knocked and anything. right, guys, we finally got it to pick up gas, but we have a bad fuel leak right there, so we're gonna have to get that taken care of. It looks like it's the line. Yeah, it's the line. It's leaking right there. It's probably not even tight. You know, I did have it on for a while. The radiator wasn't connected, so it ran a little bit hot. It was kind of hard to get it to idle. I couldn't get it to idle. I lowered the carburetor a little bit, the airflow ratio, but it shut off on me. But it's probably hot, as you can see there. But hey, it's on. Ooh, at least we can call it a day now. It was a long day today. But we got the truck on. We got the Mustang running already, so that won't be ready for Friday, maybe Saturday. And we got a lot of parts here for the truck. All right, guys, we got everything done today. We painted the trailer, we got the Mustang running good, and we turned on the S10. All right, so like I said, the Mustang, you know, the rings are shot, but I do have something for it. And also for the S10, as you can see, we'll go ahead and go through the parts right now. All right, luckily I went to my parents' house. My dad doesn't throw anything away. All right, so we do have the rods for the 406. All right, these are stock style 30 over pistons, but they are forged. All right, I had to, man, it was hard to find information on these. Is real old school. All right, I really wanted to get some flat tops, but these are forged. These will hold up to a little bit of nitrous. They are dished, but you know, this still will give me like a 9-9, maybe a 10-1 with a small chamber head, 64, maybe 60. All right, so we are gonna keep these for the 406. All right, the shop still hasn't called me back for the crank. All right, so we got the rods, we got the pistons, we got the block, and we got the crank. Short block is done. All right, and like I said, my dad doesn't throw anything away. This carburetor here was in my dad's garage for like 10 plus years. All right, on this one, we do have a 750 double pumper. You know, that's gonna work perfect for the 406. This is the Dominator dual plane. You know what I mean? So that will give us the low end torque, you know, 1500 to 6500. It's a dual plane high rise. Never seen one like that before. Oh. But it's a dual plane high rise, good from 15 to 6500. All right, and this is nostalgia. I bought this converter, I'd say like 2010. I bought this converter for a Chevrolet that I was fixing up, never used it. As you can see, this was way before Facebook Marketplace and everything. I had to write the information of the stall converter on top, post it on Craigslist, swap meet, but I just never went. So luckily my dad doesn't throw anything away. It was in the very back of his garage. So we do have this converter. This is a 2000 to 2300, perfect for this intake. You know, now we're gonna just look for a small cam, like a 3/4 cam. But we're just gonna look for a nice little torquey cam for the S10 for the 406. And like I said, we are still looking for heads. All right, we do have an electric fuel pump. I bought this one like 5 years ago. I was gonna throw it away. My dad told me, just give it to me, I'll hold it. So it's an old school, well, not old school, it's a Speedmaster, cheap one. I think I bought it off Jegs also. When I bought this, I think I bought that, I don't remember. You know, so that's a carburetor fuel pump. All right, so if the manual one on the S10 is still giving trouble, we'll just switch over to this one. We'll just get a regulator. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, now the Mustang. All right, we do have these for the Mustang. Forged dome pistons. All right, these will give me 11-1 with the 60cc heads that I have right now. These are bad. These are Icon forged pistons. This is for a 306, so basically for the mold that I have. All right, I kind of knew that the pistons were going out, the rings. So like I said, I did get these, and these are some bad motherfuckers right here. All right, these are bad. And I hate, nobody's gonna see these once they're on the car, but they're bad. All right, like I said, that's the parts we have for the car. All right, guys. You see here? All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. It was a long day. We got it done in a few hours. Thanks for watching. Look out for the next video. We're gonna be at the track with the Mustang doing passes. See you later.